for more on what's been happening in the FTX saga and the crypto world in general, I'm joined now by Mark Dukas. He's a crypto analyst and Bitcoin.Live and the founder of Bitcoin.Smartmoney.com. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us, Marcus. Now, the downfall of FTX has been plagued by external pressures, scandals and meltdowns that have wiped out fortunes virtually overnight. Bring us up to speed with how we got to this point.
So one of the ways we got to this point was over leverage in the cryptocurrency ecosystem, and SBF and the FTX system was part of that problem. And when they had ties to the fund Alameda Research and the illegal commingling of customer funds, you start to have a spiral of things that can go wrong in a bear market. And when they happen, it's turned into a snowball for SBF, and he just couldn't get out of this issue that he created. The amount of fraud and defrauding of investors that has been completed has been really unprecedented, and it's something that helps the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin ecosystem. As much as it hurts this year, it helps the system get brought back and built back even stronger for as regulation unfolds next year and moving into the 2024 year, when we can really start to see the ecosystem build back and eventually make all-time highs. Because as ugly as it does feel right now and seem, and customer sentiment is extremely low, Bitcoin after every decline has always attained a new all-time high. And I don't think it should be any different for as we move into the 2024 calendar year after next year.
So Sam Bankman-Fried has been released on a $250 million bail. But what happens now for him? How will proceedings move forward in charges? And what are the chances that investors in FTX will actually see any of their money again?
So I've heard recently rumblings that there had been $750 million of cash that has been found, as well as maybe over another $1 billion worth of other assets. So I believe that some form of a restitution for the customers will happen. And the other thing that I have to take note of is this $250 million bail really isn't that. He would have had to put up $25 to $37.5 million in order to have what a true bail is. His parents' house in Palo Alto is what has been used as collateral, as well as one other family member and then a close friend of the family. So they haven't really actually signed anything. And he got released on what they call a recognition bail. And he will report back and sign something that says if he doesn't, then they can go after upwards to $250 million of assets. So it's more of a sensationalistic headline. And the fact of the matter is, it's really unfair that he is out on bail right now.
The FTX downfall and the crypto contagion are being portrayed by many as the end of trust in the crypto ecosystem. You say that it's still got more life left in it, but with regulation and reforms. How does that look to you? What kind of industry do you think we'll be facing in the next year, 10 years ahead?
Well, you have to think of it this way. Bitcoin is a trustless, decentralized platform. These tokens and other cryptocurrencies are something that happen with pre-sales. Investors that are early on are granted a lot of tokens, and of these coins, they're really worthless compared to what you see with Bitcoin, which actually has a store of value use case. It's the only safely secured and measurable blockchain that is working in existence today. So you've got to separate what Bitcoin accomplishes as well as the differentiation that it has versus other cryptos. So what happens is the United States system, as well as many other international governments, will have to figure out how to regulate a little bit better to protect new people, because a lot of people that enter into crypto, they want to buy these new tokens and get involved with these other ICOs in order to make real money. But you have to understand, that is an extremely risky proposition. When you have Bitcoin that offers one of the best asymmetrical risk to rewards out there today, that most likely will outperform the S&P 500, NASDAQ, and real estate over the next 5 to 10 years, in my opinion.